Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday. It's finally Friday. I feel like I've been waiting for this day literally since last Friday, so I'm super happy. Today, I'm going to Maryland, which I've never been to Maryland before, so I'm even more happy about that for a wedding that I'm going to this weekend. And yeah, I'm just going to enjoy myself this weekend. It's supposed to be good weather. Your girl got up and did her hair. I know it doesn't look like it, but behind this is a ponytail. I won't show it off. But happy Friday, everyone. I honestly don't have too much time to rant on or just to talk about the random things that happen in my life. So let's get right into the goal for today. So as always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. The goal for today is to be beneficial. Okay, be beneficial means that you're being helpful to someone. You're being advantageous to someone. You're doing something for someone or for something that is for their benefit. So for their good. This is in opposite of hindering. So instead of being hindering, we want to be beneficial. And I feel like for this goal, you really have to take a look at your life and look at areas where you could possibly be beneficial and you're not, or where you are being hindering and you need to either be more beneficial or you just need to pull back. I think that a lot of times, myself included, I feel like a lot of people, especially women, feel like that when they give their 2 cents, when they're giving advice, when they're just getting into a situation or talking to a person and just sharing things or just speaking, a lot of times I think that we think that we're being beneficial, but if you honestly look at that person or that situation and you evaluate the other factors into that person or that situation, are your words truly being beneficial? I can say that mine are not. For example, a lot of times, and I'm going to use my family because that's the closest thing to me. A lot of times, growing up and even recently, like I will witness my parents get into arguments with my brother. Now, I don't like anybody disrespecting my parents. And that goes for my siblings, okay? That goes for family members, okay? That goes for anybody. I don't like anyone disrespecting my family. But sometimes I'll see, and it's not like my brother is a disrespectful person. Let me put that out there right now. My brother is not disrespectful. He just, children, you know how children argue with their parents. I've argued with my parents. I'm sure I've hinged on disrespect. Love you, mom and dad. But I've witnessed them get into arguments, and I always feel like I need to come in and either diffuse the situation, put my brother in his place, or just try to give my 2 cents because I think that I am being beneficial to the conversation, or I think that I am being helpful in the situation, when in reality, I know how my brother acts when he gets in a certain headspace. I know that if I go into this, it's probably not going to be for anybody's good. Why? Because it wasn't even my business in the first place. I honestly am just saying, you know what? Hey guys, I can come in with as the nicest, most peaceful person. My intentions are always good when I go in. I never go in to try to, be rude or disrespectful to one party or the other. I always go in, with great intentions. But looking back on it, or if you look at the situation as a whole, or if I were to have processed the situation prior to just jumping in, I would see that Ashley, what you're saying isn't even beneficial to the conversation, honestly. Or it may be beneficial for them to hear, just not at this particular time. So when we're thinking about being beneficial today, we want to make sure that we are thinking in our head before we jump into a situation, before we start speaking to a person or get into it with a person. And again, it doesn't have to be negative. You could go in with the best intentions. We want to make sure that we understand that whatever we're saying, whatever we're doing is for that person's benefit. Why? We don't want to hinder anybody. We don't want anybody to slip back into a place that causes them to be disrespectful, causes them to be negative, causes them to be rude, anything like that. We always want to do things for the benefit of others. And for the benefit of others doesn't mean that we're out here saying, that we're out here like being the help. The benefit of others means that we are shedding light and shedding positivity and shedding love and peace and joy and growth and development, and allowing people to actively pursue their purpose without butting in and possibly hindering them from doing that or taking them back to a place where they have come from. Okay, so that's what we're talking about today, more being beneficial. Honestly, today is a very strategic goal, okay, because we have to think a lot about what we're saying, what we're about to say, what we're about to do, how that's going to affect the multitude or the multitude of factors, in a situation, or the multitude of emotions that a person may go through. So you got to think. You got to always be on your toes. Okay? So yes, that is the goal for today, is to be beneficial. Hope everyone has a fabulous Friday, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.